welcome to Tuesday here at CME Traveling's Daily Coffee Talk. I'm Marsha.
I'm Curt. Hope you're doing very well. My wife's in a great mood today, y'all.
I was in a great mood until Denise texted me.
Yeah,
but,
well, I mean, she's in a great mood for what we have, and right off the bat, y'all, we'll just go ahead and tell you. Go ahead.
Please send prayers towards Jimmy and his doctors and his family. He's not doing well, and
The astute tourist.
Astute tourist, and we want to make sure that we send out all of our love and thoughts and prayers his way. I don't want to get too into it, but he needs them, so please send them his way.
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday to Scott with Controversial Cruising. Who knew? Who knew? Happy birthday.
Was he like 28?
He looks young. He looks young.
He'll like that though, because I think he is. I know he's older than than my oldest son. So
morning, Dwayne. He says he's driving again and listening again. I saw that. So I have huge news. And now, okay, so let me just tell you. I got up early this morning to look for a question. And I was like, I'm gonna go look and see who's on. I've tried to, if I'm awake enough to do things, I try to participate in things because it doesn't happen at night. I come home and go to sleep. So early. So I was just looking through trying to find a question, and I didn't like any of the questions. And all of a sudden, this little notification popped up on my phone and said,
MSC.
Congratulations. And I love seeing congratulations.
It means different things. I mean, I've seen it just be an advertisement or anything like that. But go ahead.
So it said, you have been upgraded for the World America cruise.
Don't y'all love hearing her say that like that?
We got a thing a couple of months back, and it said bid
about a month or so,
maybe a month ago, and it says bid for if you want to bid for these rooms, you can bid for an upgrade, and we did. We
only chose 2 of them to bid for. They sent us like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I'm like, we're not going to do that. But we did the bottom 2, I think is what it was, maybe.
We don't bid a lot.
No, we don't normally.
We do bottom numbers.
And I didn't expect anything major. I honestly did not expect to get anything because I knew I bid low, okay?
Well, I know Mike Clark got his almost immediately the next day. He must have bid real high then.
Yeah, he must have bid high.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're going to say.
That's what we're going to say. They sent me this thing back within a week. Said, we don't like the number that you chose, but if you
bid higher.
But if you bid this number, if you pay this amount, which was double the amount, we'll give it to you. And I was like, you know what? The room we got's just fine. Yeah. We're fine with the room we've got.
And we were in an interior. We're in an interior on.
We were in an interior, and it was a sideways interior, so we're kind of excited about it.
It was a little. I picked it particularly just also because I knew we had more cruises, trying to save money.
So this morning we woke up. Got the email, and Curt, if you could, I don't know if you can get that together quick enough, but if you could show them.
It has to do with your question?
Yes, it has to do with their question.
Or do you want to show this?
I'm showing the picture first.
Okay. How did I do that?
It's somewhere over there.
Yeah. Let's see.
So we are now in a deluxe balcony with promenade view. We don't ever hardly get balcony, ever. But this is what we ended up with. We're excited. Yeah, and the room looks like it's going to be in plenty of space so that I can get dressed while Curt's getting dressed. Comfortable king bed.
Balcony overlooking the promenade, and I can tell you,
spacious closet.
From what I've seen, we are midways on the promenade. On the promenade, right there.
We're excited.
Take it down now?
You can take it down now.
All right.
No, you got to take that down too. Yeah. Thank you. That is where we're going to be staying in 18 days. 18 days.
She's been so excited.
I've been running around.
Want to see it. Let's see where it's at. Do this. It's on deck 14. Nothing above us. But room, another room, and then below us another room. So, we were on deck 16 on an interior, and now we're on deck 14, I do believe.
By the way, there is no deck 13 or 17 on this ship.
Well,
that I know.
I'm not going to go into detail to try to tell you that. But technically there is, but they just put a different number there.
Technically, I guess if you count them, there is. But
I'm
there is no floor number 13 or 17.
I'll let her figure out which one she's on.
Well, if we got rid of 13, no, what? We're on 12 right now, right? Instead of 16. What floor are we on now that we got
14.
the upgrade? So we're technically on 13.
Your voice just went down.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All right,
it's okay.
Read
I'm okay.
your question. Then we say some hellos and everything.
So the question is, have you ever gotten an upgrade of any kind?
Which cruise line?
And if you've
Tell us in
gotten
the
an
chat.
upgrade, tell us which cruise line, how you got the upgrade. Did you have to bid for the upgrade? That's what all those
Or
questions are.
did you just get awarded one like
or
you
did
did?
you
Hey.
just walk in and they go, here, we love you so much, Denise. Here's your upgrade.
That's the okay. Your answers are her yes. Tell us in the chat that you've been upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay, tell about it. No, but I've asked. In other words, we've shown up at the terminal and asked right there,
And they've said no. And they've said yes.
Yes, yeah.
They've done both.
We didn't even bid on that one time.
One time they said you've been upgraded and we didn't ask. And
They
we were
did
surprised.
that automatically.
That was during the
COVID
beginning of cruising again, and
Yeah.
they had plenty of rooms.
The
and they're
next
like,
third answer is no, but I have a bid for upgrade. You've done it before, but you ain't got it. And then there's no, but I'm going to try. And then maybe there might be some in here. No, I don't even worry about it.
Nope. And honestly, we weren't really worried about it. We liked the room we had. When we pick our room, we specifically pick a room that we think we're going to enjoy. So this was just an added bonus, but I am so excited.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, this room reminds me of the room that we were supposed to get on our Harmony of the Seas cruise. So I am just tickle pink that we're going to get this.
All right. I'm really far behind. I'm gonna
Let's say good
I'm gonna
morning.
do these right here. Real quick though. Again, Scott, Controversial Cruising. Happy birthday. Yeah, right there it is. Thank you for wishing him. Also today, National Calendar Day. Yes, it's a Happy Medal of Honor Day. Also with that, Lobster Nuremberg Day. I guess I said that right. Diabetes Association Alert Day. So there's that right there. And do not forget, at 8:30 right after us, go over to Level Up, Jen.Cohen.
Yep.
And it should take you right over there to her. And let me see. Bone Tired Travelers, good
Morning.
morning. John Gaylor, good morning.
Morning, John.
You got to do that. And there's Dwayne again. Which one do you use for Dwayne?
No.
That's a laughing one.
I use this one for the one.
Okay, you don't have to hold it up on him. You don't have to do that. You don't have to hold
Dwayne.
it close.
Because it reminds me of a whoopee cushion, and I just feel
Oh.
like Dwayne would use a whoopee cushion.
Good morning, Jen. .co. Thanks
you.
for being with us. Let's see. Something about Stream Elements is running something.
It finally did something.
Hey,
Sometimes-
also, today's March the 25th. Today's Tuesday. I do not know if we'll be on tomorrow. I have travel plans today, and I don't know what we may or may not do.
we will be home working.
Good morning there, Danny D and PK Adventures, and they did mention something about upgrade. Let's see.
Upgraded only once, but I had to pay a little bit for it. Yeah, we did too. I got a call from Carnival saying that there was a balcony available for only $100 more total instead of my window.
Yeah.
I took it. I would have taken that too, PK
Yeah,
Adventures.
I
that
gotta
is a
say,
great deal.
That is really good.
Yeah.
I have a bid on almost every Royal and never won the bid.
Okay, never. Okay, we don't bid high. I'll be real honest with you. If it says the lowest bid is $100 a piece, then we bid probably 110. Like there's not a. We don't go way up there at those numbers because my thought is if I really wanted that room that bad, I would have got it to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, and don't get me wrong, I would. You know what? If we walked in and they said, you know what, we have the yacht club available. Would you like it? I'd be like, yes, I would. Thank you very much. But you know, that money, I'm sure y'all are thinking the same thing. That money could go to another cruise. So
John Gaylor says I've been offered upgrades,
but I did not take it. It was a terrible room location. I think I remember you telling us that before. Yeah.
I can see that being done sometimes to people. Cheryl, Awesome Sunsets, good morning to you. Let's see. And here is
Captain Billy J. I
Go
feel like he got an upgrade.
Oh, there's no way you did.
Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Curt, who is definitely a downgrade. And Marsha, who is the ultimate upgrade for all of her beauty. Thank you very much, Captain Billy J. And he is here today, the captain.
Good
Will
morning,
G.
Will. I
Thanks
just
for
wanted to
being here
switch
this
out
morning.
from the captain just for
I
a
know,
minute.
he
Yeah.
had to do that real quick, didn't you?
Good morning, Will G. Hope you're doing very well today. and all your
Did we
family.
say hi to Danny D?
Yes, we
Okay,
have.
just wanna
And
make
there
sure.
is
Law.
Jones. He's wishing a 37-year-old happy birthday to Scott.
I don't believe he's 37. I think he's telling fibs. I think he's younger.
He does look young.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who else is in here? Sea Leg Journeys.
Morning, Sea Leg.
Hope you're doing very well.
And just in case we are not here tomorrow, go check out Whack It Wednesdays with Sea Leg Journeys tomorrow.
He's gonna
be mad at us.
Yeah. Gosh. Let's see. I did say something about whack on his thumbnail.
Oh, you did. Okay.
It didn't say whack it though.
Wacky.
Yeah, wacky.
See, Tripping with Kim and Scott. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being with us this morning. Let's see. It's a Cruise Life. Good
morning, guys.
Hope y'all are doing well.
I want y'all to see. I actually have long nails right now. They were longer yesterday and the day before and the day before. They keep getting shorter. I keep telling Curt, how much longer do we have before a cruise? Because I wanted to get a manicure before our cruise. I'm not going to have nails by the time we cruise because they keep breaking. I've done cut one off.
I know she told me she had them and I'm thinking, there's this many days left. There's no way she'll
there's
keep
no
these
way.
things.
They won't be there. I'll have to get the little
Controversial Cruising says, wow, we have something in common. Both of our cruises will be on
World America end of June. Oh.
Well, let's see. Where
Controversial Cruising.
Let's see. Oh, he might be talking to somebody else at the end of June, but
he's talking about the fact that he's going to be on World America. That's his next cruise. It's our next cruise. His is just happened to be in the end of June. Hey, Ricky, good morning. And she's, good morning, troublemaker. So what was I here?
Do we have space for stowaway? Sure.
Yes.
Now
we do now. You see that little piece at the bottom of the bed? You can lay right there.
You're talking about
there's a little sofa-looking thing at the bottom of the bed. I'm excited. You know, we don't normally get splurges when it comes to our rooms. We really don't. We prefer to put the splurges other places like the casino. But, and we had talked about trying some things like, specialty dining that we still can't get into and other things on this ship. So we weren't really going to splurge on the room. So now we splurged on the room and we're excited.
Yeah. Billy.
I knew he did. I received a surprise upgrade on MSC Seashore. We were supposed to have an interior cabin with our cruise voucher offer from a land casino, but the month before they gave us a balcony cabin. Nice.
That's nice, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
That's because who you are, ain't
it? It is.
Let's see. Kathy Mills, good morning. Oh, she said no upgrades, but don't plan to try or ask
as I pick my room where I want it. And honestly, Kathy,
if you're happy that way, we've been happier with what we specifically like what we got upgraded to, but
yeah, we specifically go on look at every deck, and I mean every deck plan. And Curt picks the ones that he wants, and then we go and look and see if they're available. And it's a long, long process for the room numbers that we get. So if we don't get an upgrade, it's not going to hurt our feelings. We're going to take the upgrade. We appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but we normally pick the room that we want when we.
Yeah. Billy says right here, he's been turned down. I'm sure you have many times.
You bid too low. You're frugal. You're like us. So we have bid before on Seashore and Seaside.
Turned down because of who you are?
Not gotten it because we didn't bid enough. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to bid this. If we don't get it, we don't care. And we didn't get it. So
I agree with him this. #frugal. Absolutely.
Curt is definitely #frugal.
Good morning there, Anthony Simone.
Hey,
Hope
Anthony.
you're doing very well. Let me see through here. We've got about everybody. Dwayne, let me see what Dwayne says.
I like to fill whoopee cushions with gravy. Adds a little extra.
Yeah.
All right. My goodness. MSC keeps asking us to upgrade, but I don't know the exact location of the upgrade, so I'll stick with what I know.
You're not going to.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I was surprised to get this email. I was very surprised.
I like where it's at, too.
And Curt was still in the bedroom, and I was like, Curt.
Yeah, I just had watched sleep out.
I just got an email and it says congratulations, and then I ran in there to tell him because I hadn't even read it yet, and I was like, I don't even know what it is, but I think we just got an upgrade.
For her to move in the morning off the couch and come in there, it was something.
I hadn't had my coffee yet, so it is.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just saying it's something for her to get up and.
I don't move until I get my coffee brought to me on the sofa.
Yeah, this was right at before 7 o'clock. She don't move till 7:30.
Remind me to look everywhere we sit when we're on the cruise with Dwayne and Denise this October.
Yeah. I'm running. No, he's
really turning 73.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hey,
Ohio
Chris.
Travels with Chris. Thanks for being in here.
Hashtag whack it.
See me whack it. Yeah.
See me whack
I like it that way. Let's see. Whack-a-mole. That's what. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, when I saw that video pop up in my feed, I just died because I knew we had talked about it enough.
I was gonna make fun of this, and I'm glad Scott did. But go ahead. Splurge other places. Juvenile
Y'all
humor.
know I say stuff.
Thank you so much, Scott. He says,
dance on that pole, Curt, baby.
It ain't me that gets to dance. Let me.
If Scott does it, I think Scott should dance.
Yeah, it's
you
his
remember
birthday.
which one it is?
No, I really don't. Let me look for. Yeah, I do too. Boom.
And by the way, Scott, happy birthday. I think it's only fair that we used yours for your birthday.
Yeah.
Josh and them are driving to work and listening.
He's going to write back in here. I paid for somebody else. Not.
Yeah. I paid for you to do it, Curt.
Get up there.
We're excited. So Josh and Chastity, if you didn't already hear, we did get an upgrade for our room for World America.
It creeps me out listening.
I like doing it just to mess with the man, you know. Yeah. But I'm very excited. We did pay for it, so it wasn't free. It wasn't free like they didn't offer it to us. We paid for it. Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like about upgrading is that you can't pick the exact cabin number. I agree. They give you whatever.
The risk of it, though. That's the excitement. Roll the dice,
tell y'all
gambler.
Something. All right, be quiet. The same thing with guaranteed offers. My princess cabin was not good. So let's talk about that a little bit. It says Mr. Oh, it's so exciting. No. We picked one of those things where you get the room, whatever the room that they decide to put you in, okay? And you don't know until you get there. And we didn't know until the day of. And the man drove me insane until we got to the room and he got to see his room number. I mean, insane. I can't take him anywhere. I know, Denise. I know. Because we, like I said, we plan out a lot. We plan out every detail. So, the entire time, when they gonna let us know?
Oh, because we had it and they didn't tell us. Yeah,
they didn't tell us until the day we got there.
Phil and Dee's Travel Spree. Thank you so much. Y'all are putting out some great stuff here lately. Got to get caught up on y'all too. Yeah. I've seen a few things. And but I'm real excited for y'all. Glad y'all are doing very well.
Missing y'all on cruises. We're gonna have to stop their
we need a
cruise itinerary.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad they're here. Thank you very much for being with us. Let's see. Let me run on through. Okay, Marsha. And real quick on your question, have you ever been upgraded? Please tell us in the chat if you have, or have you ever bid on one or anything like that. Which cruise line was it that you did this for, and what was your upgrade that you got? So, for those that were in here earlier, we got an upgrade on World America.
Yeah, ocean to ocean. We got an upgrade. We're gonna be on a balcony.
Yeah, promenade balcony. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah. Does it say Ocean View on there too?
No, we didn't get the one with
because we're about midways. We looked at it.
No, we didn't get that one.
I'm gonna say I can see the ocean. I'm gonna go like
if
this.
I took Curt and throw him out of the balcony, he could see the ocean as he's falling down. I'm sure. I am sure he would.
I have to say, I feel a lot safer, even though I feel like I could survive at least where we're at to the next deck down. Because the way she threatens, golly, y'all.
If you see a blanket and a pillow, you know Curt's out there on that balcony sleeping because he's done messed up somehow. Curt is an insane in the brain, insane in the membrane.
Let's see, right here. Dwayne
never knows where we're going. When we're going, where we're going to sleep, yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how he handles it.
Curt, I have to plan everything. Normally he'll help me, but I'm the planner, and he puts his 2 cents in.
but I would either way. But
He's going to put his 2 cents in no matter whether I ask for it or not.
Phil D's.
Yes. Sooner than later. I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah. And the promenade looks amazing on the WA.
Yep, it does.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Y'all are going to have to, if you don't have a room like that, you can come check out our room. Knock.
Well, I'm sure they'd knock. Okay.
I'm just messing.
Okay.
Curt might be dancing out on the balcony in his underwear. You never know. Be careful what you do on a promenade balcony, right? Because everybody can see. You
ain't kidding.
I drank all my coffee today.
Have to watch what you curtain-wise right there.
Yeah. We will definitely be bringing
let's shut down
curtain
your
closers.
polls. Anyway, the one that got the most right here was 45% said, but to the question was, have you ever been upgraded? No, but I'm going to try. I say try. Roll the dice once.
All you can do is ask, right?
Yeah.
But if you're, and I agree with Kathy Mills and a few others that have said this. Once you pick your room and you have imagined this room, going in and out of this room, and how you're going to get to everything, and it's the most perfect room in your eyes. It is going to be different going somewhere else.
Well, when we did that $50 one, that cruise for Vista, we didn't get to pick our room at all. We didn't even get to know anything about it.
No.
And I was okay on that one. I handled that okay.
Curt can drop his insurance cards from the balcony.
Ooh. Yeah. That's not a... No,
I'll
get in trouble. Never mind. You gave me an idea, now I'm thinking, no,
He's like,
no,
I could do that. And they was like, wait a minute.
No, I cannot. When is our... we will be on the inaugural April the 12th, World American Cruise. Yeah, that's when we'll be on MSC.
We're going to be on there with a lot of folks.
There it is. 18 days and 4 hours.
Will G's going to be on there.
Law Jones says
Bruce and Cindy
pineapple smoothie going
on in there. Yep.
Hey.
Bruce and Cindy with Ocean Travel. Josh and Chastity. It's a cruise life. Okay, so we're going to be meeting a lot of new people. We're going to meet Chloe and Jennifer and Andrew. And there's a lot of people going to be on this ship.
Yes. 30% was yes. This is in the question right here, and that's and then there's the other two. But I'm going to go ahead and shut that down, baby.
On a scale, it's a cruise life. On a scale of 1 to 10, all the way to the top. There it is, right there.
Where are you at?
Right there. You just passed. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this cruise? The closer it gets,
she's
the more excited I get, because work has been driving me crazy. I've been having 2 and 3 meetings a day, and I am so close.
I'm excited that we got all of our stuff out of our suitcases from the previous cruise. We just got that done this past weekend.
Only reason we did it is because we may have guests.
But anyway, let's see. What is
10? When White Adventure says 10, he's a 10. I am a 10 as well when it comes to being excited.
Finally stopped driving.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, now he can put his 2 cents in now.
That's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
You're going to miss us
Be
saying
waving
happy birthday.
to you from the deck.
You'll see us on a live or something, maybe, Captain Billy J.
Yeah.
And our anniversary is April the 10th, and we'll be traveling for our anniversary. Our anniversary is April the 10th. We will be married 5 years, together 10 years, exactly on that day.
Let's see. He'll be in Biloxi at the casinos on his birthday.
Okay. Well, at least
we
you're
got an
getting out there.
offer to go there. Is it the all Caesars or whatever it is, Harrah's, or I don't know how you say it.
What is it?
Which casino you gonna be at, Billy?
Yeah.
We just got offers
to go
fly down there from Roanoke. Yeah. But what else you got, baby? You had a lot of stuff. Oh, you had some cruise news, by the way. I know you had that little bit of news about
I did. Yeah, there was an accident, so be careful when you're doing excursions. Just because they're with Carnival or the cruise line, or if you're in an all-inclusive, just because they're with the all-inclusive does not mean that they're 100% safe and that you can throw caution to the wind. So a young lady was jet skiing, and she lost control, hit a rock, and she passed away. So we are so sorry to hear about that. But that just goes to show you do have to still use common sense. Well, I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying as a piece of advice for future cruises, try not to get too drunk that you have to hold on to your partner to get on back onto the ship when you go.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about that person doing that, not no other person.
Oh, well, there was some other people with me that were holding on.
Can't walk straight. Oh, he's going to be at the Bellagio.
Oh, Bellagio.
Okay.
No, that's not Bellagio. That's Beau Rivage.
You don't even try. You in New Orleans talk.
Bellagio in Las Vegas. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Let's see.
33 days until Danny D's brother gets married.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull down Billy's.
Oh, but, he just yanked that down, Billy. It goes away by itself, but he still pulled yours down. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
We have slippage.
Oh, it's a greasy. What? What is she talking about?
Don't even want to know what y'all talking about, Law.
No, not at all. What else, babe? I'm the one that's going to be traveling, so she's.
Kurt's traveling
today.
18 days. 18 days. We're going to meet a bunch of friends on World America in our new upgraded suite. Well, not suite, but upgraded balcony room.
She don't even know.
Whatever. 95 days until our 4th of July cruise. And that's on Mardi Gras. 216 days until our Halloween cruise with friends like Denise and a few others.
Yeah.
And 382 days until the ABCs and U cruise. It's a big group cruise. Already have 15 rooms booked, and you should book too if you haven't already. Mm-hmm. Denise, thank goodness you're on that list now.
Yeah.
You had made me a little nervous.
I leave common sense at home when I'm on vacation. Ain't that the truth?
A lot of people
not you,
do.
But I mean we. Yeah.
I mean we have seen that. Everybody's seen this. Like, no, you shouldn't be doing.
All my sense in all his
in my piggy bank. There you go. That's right.
They said this area right here is nice.
Keep looking, see tripping, because like I said, we were not expecting to get anything, and they said they can do it as late as the day of. So keep looking at your emails.
Oh, really? So you can bid all. I mean, your bid's in there, but
it's
you may not get awarded till the day you get on.
Yep, that's right.
I didn't know that.
ABCs.
Yeah.
Controversial cruising. Come join us.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? We need to get on a cruise ship together because I can't imagine everybody on there that's going to be on there dancing on these poles. I can't wait for all that video footage I'm going to get.
I might be able to fit in my special outfit that I grew out of real quickly that I didn't get to wear on a cruise.
Let's just say that it got him some attention.
Yep.
And it wasn't from the opposite sex.
You did that too.
No.
It did it all.
The cruise director stopped you from getting off the boat to comment on your outfit.
It's not a boat. I cannot stop her from ever saying
that was a boat. It was a little boat. It was not the ship. It was the boat, the little ferry boat.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that one.
The Beau Rivage is one of our properties. It's very beautiful. Oh, Ricky.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a part of them. We
need Polish cruise ships.
Yeah, they did.
Kurt got on a palm tree and a handicap sign. It does not have to have a pole. And if you remember, Mike with Clock Family Adventures got on a merry-go-round that was way too little for him. So you never know. You never know what people will do.
Well, I got to find that footage in here. I know I have it in this right here, but yeah.
Polish.
Wow. Guys, we thank y'all so much. Do not forget to go over to jen.co and level up here at 8:30. She's always got great subjects to talk about and everything. But
50s fashion.
Okay.
Women 50s and over fashion. I think is what she's talking about. Maybe men too. I don't know, but I did see that.
Okay, you're there, aren't you? Anyway, let's see. Before I get hurt. I see that finger. All right. But thank y'all so much. And tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's up in the air, but we will be back this week. Yeah, before the end of the week. I got some traveling to do, see some family and stuff. So I appreciate y'all being. And I'm thinking I'm going to maybe pop on a live while I'm in, where I'm at. In West Virginia.
Know. You never know what he'll do.
Yeah. Anyway, see y'all then. Everybody have a good day. Safe travels and everything. Prayers for everyone. And this is CME Traveling.
Daily Coffee Talk. Bye guys.
Bye.